Yo, what's up? Yeah, I got a pretty good stream schedule going for 2024 here. Doing my cam nights here on Wednesday, first one that we got going. So we're doing Infusion 360. Might even be doing different cam software going forward, like maybe pull out like Mastercam, even like Bobcat, just because I have a seed of it already on here. Kind of see what I have access to, play with different software in the future. Just kind of go over even some of the basics, maybe get it more advanced by the end of the year, just kind of get a library built up here. So I already got my little background change because I don't really like looking at a big white screen. So first what I do for that is just right here, environment. So normally I think it's on photo boost like that, so it's all white. I don't really like looking at that. So they have like dark sky, but then I think I like I want gray room. Just gives a little bit more, like a little bit lighter, but not quite. But yeah, so I like working on that. Really just doing something basic right now today. I got a trade show coming up in February. Trying to think of like a basic project to design for that. So just figured that actually be a good place to start for doing some simple design for the cam nights that I want to do. So I might even get into some basics. I don't even know a lot of like where I want to start with this. So I'm really just going to be doing like a circle, a star, wrapping some text around it. So let's just see how we want to go about doing that right now. So I'm gonna go back to our top view. Gonna do a sketch. I like doing a little center right here where you click it instead of like if I do this one, it's gonna go like that. Don't really want that. So if I go back there, do the center one, puts it right on the center of it. It's kind of what I want. I'm just gonna put some nominal numbers right now. I might scale all this stuff later based on the size that we want to make it out of. So I'm just gonna do like 2 inches. Get that kind of built up. Um, I'm just gonna like finish that one as its own thing because I want to extrude it out, make that kind of like a base for what I'm doing. Like minus 250 there. And I guess I could probably change the colors of my parts now that I got that gray background. I kind of didn't really change that yet. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Might mess with that later. It's kind of okay for what I'm doing. I'm gonna put another sketch over on top of here. And actually, I think they got shapes here. So like polygons. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. So we're just gonna try it. So we only want 5 though. Cause I'm trying to like make a star, but I was actually just gonna use like the 5 points on this to like draw out a star geometry. It's kind of like my idea right now. So I'm just gonna put that to like right there. I guess that's not really in center, but we can always adjust that later. So we're gonna finish that. Actually, no, we'll just do our lines like right here. So actually, no, I don't know how this is gonna work because this might not look the best, but so what I was thinking is like I go like here, draw down there. Oh, this might actually look okay. I mean, I thought that's how a star shape would be drawn, but kind of just making a guess if I'm fully honest. Just kind of doing some of the stuff on the fly right now. Don't really have a full plan as I'm going into it. Figure that's the kind of almost a better way to go about it. So like, as I find the problems myself, it's more like realistic than just trying to like show the most perfect way of doing it. So we're gonna trim out some. Actually, we're gonna hide this one. I want to trim out. Cause I just want the star profile shape right now. So I must have, you want to do that one, grab the wrong one. Can I go back here? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Get rid of all these. No, I should. Let's see, is that like tied to that one now though? Cause I wanted to move it, but we'll see. Can always adjust it later. I just wanted to get that basically done. Let's see though, is that actually in there? Yeah, that goes like right to it. Alright, so now, let's see, let's just blank that out again. We're gonna go back to that same sketch actually, just like work on that one. Cause kind of delete that. Yeah, I wanted that line to be gone, so I just have like my basic. That's still like a line, or I don't know what those are from. There, yeah, I kind of want those gone right now for what I was doing, so then I could just like move this around. So let's see if I can just move it now. Oh, that's not what I want. I gotta actually click it. Let's see, I'm gonna move object, select it. Oh, let's just rotate. Do you want to do that? Let's see, let's just do translate free move. Object selection. Oh, locked or something. Get the rotate. I don't know why this doesn't want to move right now. I think we can do point to point though. Translate. Alright, selection. Okay, this whole object doesn't want to move, I guess. Let's try this way. Design. I wonder if it had my constraints all here. I wonder if I get rid of all those. Maybe those are just limiting stuff. No, I'm not trying to move that point. Okay, so it really just wants me to rotate it. Let's see here. Why doesn't he want to move? Let's just try something else really quick. So let's see if I just do this dimension not visible. What if I just finish it and then move it? You don't want me to move that? No. Let's see if I can just like move this one now. Or if it wants to. Yeah, so that one wants to move. Something got constrained with this one. Okay. So at least I know something's working, but something just got messed up with that sketch that I made somehow. So let's go see if I can figure it out. Cause yeah, that wants to move just fine. Because I gotta select all these maybe. Will you move now? No, still don't want to move. Okay. What is this? Collinear. What if I just do it that way? So yeah, if I still move this one still just wants to move around. This one doesn't want to move for some reason. Only wants to rotate. What if I delete this center point? Nope, none of that wants to move. Have to make a new shape somehow. Let's just start from scratch. Polygon. Maybe if I just do edge polygon. So if I just like have it there now, kind of like I can probably like move that around. Yeah, it's like that, move it around fine. Rotate it. Let's see if I can like not mess up this other one now. So what if I just like move this, like, well here we'll do point to point, point. Put it on center. We're just gonna finish that sketch. Now we're gonna create a new one. Maybe if I do it this way and keep it separate, I'll be able to move the star around. So let's see, I got my sketch points. It doesn't want me to actually be able to grab that now though, of course. Let's see if I can go back and edit it. Oh, for some reason still have my whole ass star on it. I don't know, something got messed up with that one. But yeah, something definitely got messed up with that sketch. I'm just gonna delete off that whole sketch. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to the polygon here. See if we can do this right now. Sure. No, because I want it 5. Okay, let's just try this because I want to be able to move the star. It's going on my points, so maybe I'll be able to grab them if I have points. What if I added a sketch now? Can I grab those points now? No, it really doesn't want me to grab them. Alright, we're just gonna try to edit that one then. Try this again. Can I move you now? Just want to rotate. I do not know why my star does not want to move around here. Let's see. What if I just do it this way? What happens if I just extrude you? Will you move around if I do? Alright, now what if I want to move you? Oh, I made that one body, didn't I? Didn't mean to do that. So let me see if I can move that one now. So what if I do that now? Well, if I move this body around, what will happen to that? Just kind of playing around now, see what happens. So yeah, no, all that shit still stay. Let me see here. I really just want to move that around. I don't know why it doesn't want to move. Let's just delete off everything. I might have to go into my own little basics myself here. Cause yeah, obviously we got all the other stuff moving around. So let's see if we can still figure this out. Cause yeah, all those shapes work. Did I need to keep all my constraints maybe? What if I didn't trim out all those lines? What if I just had it go all the way back? How far back was I? Yeah, all I'm moving. And I had that circle. Alright, let's get back to here. Like right there. What if I want to move that sketch now? No, so it's locked. Okay. So you still don't want to move, huh? Okay, we're just gonna start and delete all this out. Start from scratch again. Alright, so let's get our basics drawn out again. So rectangle, 2, 2. Cool. Let's just try to get a circle drawn here. Nah, delete that one. Okay, so that don't even want to move now. It's like anything that gets put on center there. So maybe if we just don't build on center. I'm just trying not building off center, I guess. If that really solves it, that's gonna be weird, but whatever, it'll work. No, let's do like one. What happened there? Alright. That's what I want. Whatever, don't really care about that right now. Let's just keep trying to move it little by little. Okay, you move. Go offset a bit. Alright, now what if... See, so what if I just try to move you? Nah, you're all constrained, huh? So what if I try to move you now? We're gonna move this star here. Okay. Now that does what I wanted to do at least. Let's see if I can rotate it. I think we can go just draw a line though. Let's here do that. Go draw a line. Sure, just a parallel line, 0 degrees. Will that do my whole thing? Okay, so that makes that all good then at least. So now what if we just move this around? Can we still do that? Well, I mean, I guess we got it now. So what if I trim stuff out now? Yeah, let's just get the outside. Keep it all still, like, in there, though. Can we move you now? Alright, now we can move a star. I don't know exactly what was happening before. We'll still try to trim out those, see if that was, like, really what it was. Alright, because, yeah, we got our constraints removed now. So let's see if that was what was messing everything up. Then we can just back out, back to that point then again, hopefully. Like, do you want to move now? Okay, you still want to move. So we're good. I think we got what we want now at least. Alright, I'm glad we solved our little issue here. How long are we even into this right now? A little bit of time. Forgot exactly when we started it. Alright. So I guess we can start. Alright. Let's try to figure out where we were for a second there. Got a little bit behind, a little bit lagged out from what I was looking at. Alright, so what if we just try to put our circle back on here again now? Like, what do we want this to end up being? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter right now. Let's do 2 inches. Oh, actually, we wanna keep that. I'm actually just gonna finish that one out. Just because we know we can move this around now. I'm gonna like rename it. Just so we know that we can move that one. Alright, cool. I'm gonna do a new one now. Cause yeah, can I make a point? Actually, I do wanna try to change this. See if I can create a point here. Looks like it's on center. How did it even create one though? Doesn't look like it did. Give me a point. Oh, it's because I have points turned off, huh? That might be it. Yeah, let's just double check that, I guess. 718. Cool. That's what we need. Alright, we're gonna make a new one now. Just draw a circle. And then see if we can go move that back onto place. Alright. Cool, cool. And then we're gonna go edit this one. Maybe make this like our text one. So we're gonna go offset this. Try to find something that's gonna look like it goes around that. This doesn't really matter for what we're doing. Where's that at? Okay. So now we want to do some, put some text around it. I'll do some text to a pass here. Now let's just do CNC dojos for now. We can modify this stuff later. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be kind of big. 1.4. That looks weird. Ooh, I don't know what I even just had there. I don't know, within that box I'm just resetting it. Oh, was that 0? Okay. That's fine. That looks okay. So it's gonna start there, I guess. Can I change it where it goes around to it? I mean, I could do like, what if I put some like spaces or something? I might be able to do it a different way, but like, does that, I can hack it that way, I guess. It's kind of looking at where it is on the grid. Yeah, I could probably like change it like that. Then take one out. I'm not still gonna just play it like that, whatever. That looks good just for right now. Yeah, I kind of want something bigger and bold with it. I think that'll work. Kind of just trying to emboss it up right now. Gonna need some more room in between there, but I can maybe rotate it around or offset that circle more. So let's just blank that out here quick. So what if I edit this? Yeah, show my dimensions. What's this one? That's not the one I want. on that one. I think I am, yeah, okay. Oh, because it's the offset. That's why. There it goes. Oh, that was wrong. Was it positive? It's always positive, bro. Weird. Why did it do it weird at that? No, I guess that works okay. It's more spacing there. Yeah, that makes sense. It shows it 2-2. Yeah, it's better to have, I guess. Good way to do it. And you see where to actually be around it. I think I got most of the stuff I need there for it now. So let's go make this my base one. So I'll put a square here too. Make it a little bit oversized just so I don't mess up anything. I don't want it to like be constrained right to it. So I'll just do like 2.1. Again, this is all stuff I can mess around with later, but trying to get like the basics done. Oh, so I already messed that up there. I must have, I still had 2 in, that's why. Alright. I think that's good for what we want. So let's start extruding. Sure, let's try that. Cool. Got kind of what I want now. Can I move my stuff around now though? If I wanted to? Let's go try it. I'll see if I can still move everything. Cool. Don't want to, I just want to see if I could. So let's go back to the finish there. Then let's extrude this one down. Don't want that. How can we deselect that? Oh, you just gotta select them all, I guess. That works. I don't know, I didn't want to sketch anyways. What am I doing? Extrude. We want to see that sketch though. We want to do no just so we can keep it separate if we need to. Okay, what we got here? Let's blank out our sketches now. Is that what I did? Oh yeah, I guess I just only have it on the one side of it. That's where I can move it later if I needed to. Oh, let's go try that now because that's what I wanted to be able to do. It's weird. It looks like that though. I guess another star still in the middle. Yeah. Just awkward. I could probably change that a little bit later. Do an arc. But really that works for what I want kinda right now. Probably change the scale and everything down later, but this is really the basics of what I wanted to work with. And actually the star I wanted to this would be a good thing to test. I wanted to like make it a Dallas Cowboy star, so I want to do that with like double offset line to make the little stripe that goes down it. Part of like what I'm doing with it. I'm gonna change this text later to something different, but just because of not wanting to put the final text in right now, I was just putting something there. But this is gonna be a part that like something that I end up making later. So I was just going into the very basics of designing it all out and how I wanted to have my model all editable and stuff like that. So it was just going like into the very basics of something. I actually, my background isn't a lot in the design aspect of a lot of the CAD work. It is more with like cam and the machining parts and stuff. So I'm not even like I'm not like a fully trained in all of this stuff. So I'm kind of going through the learning process myself, but figured I'd document it and do all these live streamings with it. Maybe even get people that join in, are able to help me. Maybe like and answer some questions for me, or maybe I can answer some questions for them, kind of go both ways with it, so should be interesting. All right, where do we want to go with this from here? I mean, I kind of got the scale down. I need to be able to see like what tools I can get and stuff where eventually, and how we're gonna actually do some of the stuff. I guess I'll just get the Dallas Star done really quick. Probably normally try to keep these down to an hour-ish. I don't know. Maybe do tonight shorter, kind of get stuff more. Definitely wanted to get one still put in for the night. Kind of get the basics going, get something on the books. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll edit this one. Let's see, offset. Okay, so let's do some like nominal. Well, I guess we don't really need nominal for what we're doing. Go ahead and do one more offset. Oh, consider offset. Oh, I guess I could just do that. That makes sense. It's kind of cool. Got our little Dallas Star. So now let's go back to extrude it. Cool. I meant to put that higher. Okay. Can I do it from a certain face though? Big bam. That's what I wanted, right? So what if I do it? There we go. Cool, cool. That's actually dope. I almost didn't even know that was gonna work, but I like that. I think a lot of this actually needs to be like the reverse for what I'm actually making it later. Just kind of getting the basic of the design down right now and figuring out what I want to, again, just kind of teaching myself in the process of doing this as well. This is hopefully for, again, a learning experience for everybody involved over time. Let's see here. Yeah, I kind of like that. I know it looks really, really basic, but so how would I start reversing that? I can probably make another, like, make that like Rev 1. Do some whole other different stuff. Like, what are all these bodies? Oh, it's because all the different letters are their own bodies. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, that would be, I guess maybe if I had that deeper offset, that might actually be something that works just like that. I wonder how fancy we could get with it. So yeah, something I was gonna actually go in later. I mean, I actually needed to make this project, so I wanted to get into the basics of it. But really, what I want to do is, even if it is like teaching myself to going through the process of like, cause I've used a whole bunch of different cam software. It's not that not knowing how to use them, but especially for like the more design part of stuff that I again hadn't done as much, like where I wasn't an engineer, I was more of a machinist working on parts and working on geometry, just had to modify things here and there. I kind of want to go through like all of these buttons, kind of do like a button based thing where it's like, oh yeah, what's this, kind of go through it, even kind of read it out, go try to play with it, go use this specific button for like one, you know, like even if we do maybe cover like a couple different buttons in like one episode or like one live stream type of a thing, just kind of go play out with them, maybe get some people like with experience, like go, I know a few engineers and everything like that might be able to find some that are able to help me work with some of those certain features in the future that I'm less experienced with, but kind of just want to go over and play like buttons in the software. And a big part of that is like I do like some gaming like in World of Warcraft 2 and like MMORPGs, and just like having a bunch of different buttons to push, knowing what every button does, knowing when to push it, how to push it, what it does, and everything like that, even among different characters. It's always just kind of a fun thing to learn for me, so kind of like going through all the different softwares and playing around with them. It was something that I used to do even before getting into manufacturing. I would just play around a lot with like computer software, even just go to like, I think it was like CNET, like, or like download.com back in the day, and I'm sure I put viruses on random computers that I had in the past, but it was just something that I did, like trying to play around with all types of different computer softwares and just get that experience. But again, you live and you learn, and don't kind of do that type of stuff anymore, but I still have that passion for just like learning all types of new computer software. So yeah, mainly because I got done what I wanted to get done right now with it. I didn't know how much time this was gonna take, how far I was gonna go with it. I'm probably actually just gonna call it at that one and kind of get more of a planned cam session. Maybe go like really into the sketch functions, like go just like open a brand new one, come in here, just like get a basic sketch and kind of do all the start going through all the buttons just like within Sketch, because obviously I had some problems moving around that star and maybe even figuring out like at the start of that with what I was doing, why I wasn't able to move around that star. Where I'm glad I was able to solve the problem myself. That's a big part of what I like to do too. And what's really nice about Fusion 360 and why I recommend it to a lot of people that I talk to for like if they're trying to start out with CAD CAM is that if you have a question, you can kind of go onto YouTube, kind of like with what I'm doing right now. But it has so much video library like around it to kind of use and as a reference and everything like that, so it's kind of useful for that. But yeah, I think that might be a good place to start, is just start drawing out all these functions, maybe seeing why I can or can't move stuff around. I think a lot of that was me basing it off center. So I had some type of constraint there where I don't know how this constraint got there. I thought I was like deleting out all the constraints that was locking me to the center, but I guess I wasn't. But it's good to know that I can always draw something off center and then put it back on center if for some reason I'm getting constraint when I design it around the center. So that was a good learning experience for myself anyways. But all right, actually doing live stream tomorrow. Gonna be doing that, talking about gaming. Plan to do listen to a manufacturing podcast. Chris Lukey does it, and gonna be streaming that audio while I do some of my gaming and everything like that. So that should be a interesting thing that I plan on doing Thursdays, and then Wednesday nights I plan on doing the cam related type of stuff on here. So we'll see how that goes in the future, and try to get like a schedule built out kind of ahead of time so people can look forward to what the lives are actually going to be and everything like that, and what's going to be involved in it. So till next time, till next Wednesday, see you guys later.